and welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we will be continuing along with going down Turbo, this time map 5, Time Warp. This is a fun map. I'm not sure why it's called Time Warp. It's more like visiting the Upside Down, but perhaps the Time Warp takes you sometime terrible in the past or sometime terrible in the future. It's a parallel world to this clean-looking area that you see in front of us. We'll be fighting again in kind of like a really beaten-down version of it. Anyway, I'll be able to show you all of that. The game's powered by GZDoom, using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform, and we, as always, are playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all 3 of these categories. 96 kills to be had, there are 3 secrets to find and 2 items to pick up. I do hope to be able to show you how to do that. So, first what we're going to do is we're going to take care of these shotgunners on either side, and we will try to get that little zombie man target over there, but there is a chain gunner coming for us this way. So let's dispose of the chain gunner, take care of the zombie man over here in this room. There's 2 of them. And there are other zombie men coming in all the windows, so just be careful of that. And now there are going to be 2 to the right. Dispose of those zombie men. And now we're going to gently make our way out. There are some more down the hall. There are a few more in the window up there as well. Don't peek out beyond this pillar. There was a zombie man, a chain gunner. My mistake, a chain gunner hiding behind that this pillar right here. So having picked up the other chain gunner's chain gun, why don't we go ahead and dispose of this chain gunner who is hiding nicely. Good enemy placement. Now this pillar, this button, you can press twice to go down. You can get your armor if you need it, but going over it again raises it all the way back up to the top. You do want to lower it 1 notch and leave it there. That will allow us to basically, in the Upside Down or the Time Warp, use this as a bridge to get over there. And I'll show you, unless you leave it with a 1 pressed position, you won't be able to get over there, which is necessary in order to continue with the map. Alright, so for now, let's pick up a little bit of ammo and get rid of the rest of the stragglers here, I guess. Inside the main room. There's a chain gunner down there. A couple of shotgunners maybe, and some zombie men. So having cleared that area out, we've cleared out the 2 in here. The next enemy to face is a shotgunner that's going to pop up right here in the window as we approach it. And we take care of it that way. Go to the toilet. Don't spend too much time on it, but do press the switch. There's a hidden switch in here, and it does crush the pain elemental, so we don't have to deal with it later. Open up this door. It's a secret area. Run for the super shotgun, which we don't have yet. Turn around. Ah, goodness. Yeah, Tommy wasn't stupendous there, but the idea was to blast away the chain gunner before he can do too much harm. So, next secret is over here for the backpack. You press and come in. Of course, those 3 lost souls need to be disposed of. And now everything has been cleared out in this main area for the first run of it anyway. And now we can go ahead and thinking about doing the Time Warp, or the Upside Down, as I like to mention. So here, this switch will lower this little platform, and this switch will raise up for the teleporter. But I would recommend go down here and press this switch again. It's kind of like that half pillar that we raised by 1 level just over there before. This will allow this, in the Upside Down Time Warp area, this will become an open area to access another secret and a mega sphere. So unless you press this switch again, it won't be available to us. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's get our rockets out. And as you can see, doesn't look like there's many enemies, but 1 million will teleport in once we fire off the rockets at this revenant. So why don't we go ahead and do that without getting too much damage, we hope. Alright, and there's going to be a bunch of cacos coming in. And of course there is another revenant. Oops. And that was pretty bad. So be careful, don't do too much blasting in close proximity. Always some blowback with the rockets if you're not careful. And I wasn't careful enough. Lots more enemies to be had, but first what I'll do, I'll just show you. Still nothing. I forgot to show you maybe in the original area. There's that secret area, but I'm not ready for it yet. I need to hold off on that, I think, a little bit. In the original area it says nothing, and this one it says still nothing, so that's pretty good. So we have some imps here. We will go down here. That will open up that door. Let's hurry up and grab the armor. And we can now make our way over here. There are a bunch of gunners here. Plus, there are some larger enemies like Hell Knights and a Revenant. So why don't we go ahead? Be careful. I wonder if the Revenant is going to try to sneak up behind us on the left. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Usually does. Okay, so we got the jump on the Revenant this time, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's just go ahead and make sure there are no other enemies. I don't hear any, but I'm going to take a quick listen. No, I don't see any, and I don't hear any. All right, I have not forgotten about that Megasphere over there. We will pick up these rockets now, since we cleared out this area by drawing them to us. And the next item, which is a Berserk pack. We won't be using it, I don't think. So because we had pressed that switch earlier only once, the equivalent in the time warp area, this is also now raised up that much. So now we can get up and jump across here, or run across, I guess. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to. That was the importance of doing that. So going into this area to get the yellow key will trigger a Kappa Demon and a whole bunch of others popping up there. So we're going to have to kind of think fast. So grab the yellow key, grab the boxes of rockets, and then, well, basically do your best to try to clear out this area first. There are a lot of enemies coming. So maybe with a little bit of rocket power, clear out this area a little bit. The problem with these Cacos, it does make it very hard to get rid of them with the rockets, because my goodness, it's so easy to blow up your own face with this. Do not enter that room. When you enter that room, it will trigger an onslaught of Revenants. And while we will take care of them, you want to wait a little bit. So my recommendation is you do not do that. Alright, let's pick up maybe a little health pack here. Let's finish off the remaining Cacos if we can, without too much difficulty, we hope. Maybe we can use rockets here if we're lucky. Yeah? Okay, that sounded pretty good. Okay. So, unfortunately, with all the carcass or carcae of the Cacos, it's hard to see, but there's still a Hell Knight down there, and as soon as we poke our head in, there will be a bunch of Revenants, so get ready to fire, but also to get out of the way. Yeah, this is really hard to see. I mean, it's not ideal in that sense, right? So the Revenant, at least one, will come for us. And we're okay for now, though. I think there's only a few left. Yeah, it's hard to see. Okay, I heard a little crackle of the Revenant body, if you will. Let's just make sure I didn't forget to pick that up. No, there was an armor there, and I did pick it up. The Mega Armor. Yes, still nothing. So let's go ahead and dispose of the remaining Pinky. Now's the time to tag the last secret, at least in the sequence that I wanted to do it, for the Mega Armor, because I could have, the Mega Sphere rather, because I can use the health now. Yeah, we did clear out this area before, so we're good. So it looks to me, I'm always listening. Usually there's a straggler. We have to make sure there isn't. No, okay, so we can now go back to the main area, the reality, if you will, and let's head back there now. There are a bunch of chain gunners. You have to be careful across the way. So do try to take some cover with the pillar. Hopefully a little bit more successfully than I. Lost a little bit of health, I mean, not the end of the world. We pick up the ammo. Okay. And there are probably just a few straggler gunners left, I think. No, actually we finished them all. Okay, so they were all inside. So, there is a yellow key to be had just for completion. Of course, in this reality, we didn't get the yellow key. It's available to us now. And let's, before we hit that switch, let's do a final count. Yes, all 96 kills, all 3 secrets, both items. You know what that means, indeed. We are done. And that is map 5 of Going Down Turbo, Time Warp. It's a fun map. I do like the concept of the Upside Down, the Time Warp. It's fun. Certainly the main weapon to use here seems to be rockets, and they do certainly make it tough for you to use them effectively without blowing up in your own face, as I am sure demonstrated adequately. Perhaps you'll do a little bit better or fare a little bit better dancing around with your rocket launcher. Let me know in the comments. If you did like what you saw, well, yeah, hit that subscribe button and you won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.